It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Come and gone, and we're off in week 6 on EA Sports. Fielded at the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. When you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get in that rhythm you want to find early.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts everything behind this one. Big gain downfield. And he hits the sideline after reaching the opposing 40. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. So that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught. It's Breece. Bouncing football. The Seahawks pick it up. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early... But the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. Escapes the pocket. Sideline throw wheeled in by Neighbors. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Lamar now from the gun. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. It's a Seattle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when we go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one to a well-placed hit.
Second down and 10. Daniels. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, New Orleans. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Right there, to tack on the point after. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. Right, ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Returns looking good so far. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Called in by Musgrave. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On target to Musgrave. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Daniels. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like in a walk, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Man in motion out of the slot. They give on 2nd to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Daniels back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. we're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Play fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Right, ready to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Trying again following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building that that's a major mistake. Linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds. That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
second down now. Another try following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
First sack. This one, he sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the out. And each of the first two plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Daniels to throw. He lofts it deep left. He's got it at the 30. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Brown again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Putting a receiver in motion. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Report!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. And it's the Saints taking over on offense. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now, Daniels. Defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Now Daniels off the play action. Cuts, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. This is reeled in by Leggett. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Third down, give to Hall. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Right, ready to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Brown. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play fake with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throw reeled in by Thomas. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jake Bailey on the punt. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Right, ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A give now to Brown. He's got room to roam here. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Play made by E.J. Speed. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Cisco. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
No, we changed it.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Touchdown, Seattle! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie us up 28-all. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Xavier Legette a target on that throw, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
They motion the slot man right. 2nd down and 10. Daniels. Hall there to haul it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third and short, Daniels hits his running back. This gets the 1st and more. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They give to Hall now on the option. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. push this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one gains 7. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
On first down, here's Daniels. Able to hit home, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get. Just an exciting incompletion. So the call stands even after the challenge, and now they're down to just one timeout. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that was too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, here's Lamar. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's Thomas. He's got it. Continuing to move past the 45. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Going with Brown on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Looking to throw, Jackson. Catch made by Chase Brown. Has some room to work. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, it should be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Brown will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They bring Thomas in motion. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver to the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead as Todd runs out here in the 3rd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling out the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Returnable from the 2. Returns looking good so far. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game 35 apiece. Right, ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 24-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw for Jackson. Going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
On the handoff, this is Brown. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. All right, here we go. Second down.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. He lobs it deep middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Set, first and 10. Running back sent in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He lets a heater go deep, middle, big gain downfield. Hits the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here are the Saints facing a consequential two-point attempt. Now Daniels off the play action. And he's got it. That gets him two and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond. Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he works this to the 38 before going now. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They put a receiver in motion right. Going to the ground again on first. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll run again with Brown. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for two. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, Daniels. Forced out to his right. Finds his target, Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Saints facing a 5-point deficit. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. It's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Seahawks make the play that should win them this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win it home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one. How close this game was.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.